Hello, and welcome to Bones Puts Himself on Trial for your amusement. Basically, I don't know what to talk about, so I thought I'd talk about the question I keep getting asked, which is, where is Magpie? My dog's gonna cry in the background, apparently, because she misses Magpie. So if you don't know, my comic, The Magpie, is a thing that exists in reality. It's on PrettyMouthComic.com, because I'm the person that made Pretty Mouth. Me and me alone. That's a joke. Ursula also worked on it, who is my wife. Okay, she does all the art and stuff. And recently, I've been getting a lot of comments like, oh my god, you haven't updated in a year and a half. Is it over? Is this the end? And you know what? It's not. It's not the end. Basically, what happened is that life sucks and gets in the way and makes everything hard and impossible. And I thought I would just talk about not my life, but balancing work-life comics and how I have failed to do it. So what sort of happened with Magpie is that we did a thing called The Scourge of Nine Point, which is a comic about cat knights, and it's actually really hard to do. Surprisingly, making a painted comic is really hard. And we basically changed up how our work schedule works. So the way that we've divided things now is we kind of do a chunk of 9 Point and then a chunk of Magpie. But the thing is I'm getting barked at. But the thing is we haven't really finished our most recent chunk of 9 Point. Issue number 2 of 9 Point is actually pretty large. It's not like something to sneeze at. Like, our original issue was 20 pages, 30 pages, but this one's 70, so it's taking a long time. Longer than we expected, to be honest. And yeah, so that's what's in the way of Magpie. In theory, once we're done issue 2 of 9 Point, whenever that happens, then Magpie is gonna move forward and be completely fine. We're probably gonna do a batch of it, and then we're gonna go back to 9 Point. I think we should be able to finish Magpie Volume 3 once we're done 9 Point issue 2. That's what I am ultimately dreaming of. Is that happening? When that will happen, I don't know. 9 Point's being a little difficult. Gonna be real. The other thing is that there's only 2 of us, and I do writing. I suck at art. My art skills extend. There's so much yelling downstairs from my dog. My art skills kind of extend to MS Paint drawings, and that's kind of and that's where my talent ends in the art spectrum. Then we have videos, which honestly, they don't take up too much of Ursula's time. If anything, it only is just giving her time to do it. But she does work a full-time job, which is probably the largest aspect, which has really slowed down our comic growth thing. Because back when we first started Magpie, Ursula worked for a coffee shop. That's it. There was a period of time where she did 2 jobs, but she used to work part-time at a coffee place, and now she works full-time as a graphic designer person thing. But yeah, she works full-time as a graphic designer now, which basically means she does art all day, every day, 500% of the time, and then she comes home and sometimes doesn't really want to do more art, which is kind of understandable. And sorry, I'm a little out of breath. Oh my god, I'm trying to work out and not be out of breath doing simple things. What a life. But yeah, doing art all the time is a struggle. She has time off soon, I think. Yeah, maybe we'll get more 9 Point done and actually go back to Magpie. But the gist of it is that Magpie is coming back, and that's life. I think every comic artist comes to the point where they're not doing so great at updating all the time, and it usually has a lot to do with life kind of changing. Things get too intense,
And I'm just saying, be nice to artists in their comment sections, because like I'm honestly afraid to check out the comment section on the comics, because I feel bad about like not finishing them in forever. But like, there's only so much you can do, you know. And I also just want to make it clear that like Avo isn't like cutting into creating Magpie in any way whatsoever, because I've finished Magpie. That's the fun part about being a writer, is like I am super far ahead. Like I am multiple volumes into 9 Point, and I am finished Magpie, and like I don't really have much to do. So like writing novels is how I pass my time, and it doesn't cut into Ursula's stuff too much. I mean, the illustration aspect does, but not that much, if we're being real. That's what I want to say. What else do I want to say? Get to work on your stuff, you know? Don't get in your own way about things. Just because you're not done doesn't mean anything, as long as you are working on it. Sometimes it's hard to balance all of that stuff and things. I'm also really behind on, like, video ideas. Like, I have several different, like, video ideas, but I have not worked on them that much. Just really hot, okay? There's the real truth. That's not all the truth. I mean, it's hot, but I could probably get some of this stuff done. It's just, I don't know. It's just too much on my plate sometimes. But Magpie is coming back. I swear, okay? It just might not be soon. Yeah. 9 Point is a beast. Magpie is less so. We know for a fact that Magpie pages get done pretty quick. We just kind of got tired of switching between tasks over and over again. So, yeah, we're trying to do it in batches. There's so many loud things occurring right now. Like, I don't know what to do about them. There is an angry squirrel in our front yard, and my dog is in the backyard. Huh. I don't know. This is a good video. Thank you for watching. I'll be back next week with something better than this.